For those that were raised in the church and accepted Jesus early in their lives, it's sometimes difficult to understand the turnabout that happens in a life that has literally been turned upside down by a born-again experience. Even though the revelation may come in one day, the changing of character takes time. Also, the pressure of having to be responsible for your past that very often comes back to haunt you can be frustrating, throwing up roadblocks to where you feel the Lord leading. The Apostle Paul makes note of this in Galatians when he says that because he'd been so fervently opposed to Christianity and persecuted scores of those faithful to the cause of Christ, he had a little trouble getting the Christian community to believe his conversion was real and not some kind of charade intent on exposing them. Most Christians can't appreciate the cloak and dagger lives that many lead to simply stay alive in various parts of the world because they follow Christ. The other side of this same coin is the fact that he was a learned religious Jew who, from their perspective, had turned on them by embracing the very people seen as the enemy of their faith. Because so many self-proclaimed prophets and messiahs had to be dealt with from time to time, it was a while before the world recognized that Christianity was no fluke. Rather, this movement was vital, and the more they persecuted, the more embedded these Christians became. Now, maybe you've personally experienced this double-sided coin in your life, the one that places you squarely in the middle between your old existence and the new one. It can be in these times when you feel the most isolated and cut off. That's why it's so important to seek out the support of a Bible-believing fellowship that practices mercy and forgiveness.